Now, ladies, let me tell you something I've learned after 75 years on this planet. Style doesn't have an expiration date, and neither does sparkle. The right piece of jewelry isn't just an accessory, it's your secret weapon for turning heads at any age. Did you know that 83% of women over 50 are wearing the wrong metal for their skin tone? Or that a simple change in earring style could instantly lift your features better than any cream or procedure? I've spent decades watching elegant women transform rooms with nothing more than a carefully chosen bracelet or necklace. Today, I'll share jewelry secrets that most style experts won't tell you, including the surprising color that makes every woman over 50 look instantly radiant, and the one jewelry mistake most women make that actually ages them. Before we begin, I'd love to know which city you're watching from. Drop it in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more wisdom advice. Let's start by addressing the biggest myth about jewelry after 50. 1. Jewelry after 50 isn't about rules, it's about radiance. Let's talk about some nonsense you've probably heard about jewelry after 50. You're too old for bold pieces. Who came up with that one? I've seen stunning women in their 80s wearing statement necklaces that command attention the moment they walk into a room. Bold isn't about age, it's about confidence. And darling, you've earned every ounce of yours. Then there's this pearl of wisdom. You should only wear pearls. Don't get me wrong, I love a classic strand as much as anyone. But limiting yourself to pearls is like saying you can only eat vanilla ice cream for the rest of your life. There's a whole jewelry counter of flavors out there waiting for you. And my personal favorite myth, less is always more. Sometimes less is just less. There are days when a simple pair of studs is perfect. And there are days when 3 necklaces layered just right tell the world you're not fading into the background. Here's what no one tells you. Each piece of jewelry you own can tell a story. That turquoise bracelet from your Arizona trip, the vintage brooch your mother wore to Sunday service, the earrings you bought after your divorce was finalized. If your necklace doesn't have a better memory than your neighbor's grandson, is it even worth wearing? I met a wonderful woman named Elaine last year. At 72, she wore the most magnificent cocktail ring I'd ever seen. When I complimented it, she said, "I wore small rings when I was worried about what others thought. Now, I wear what makes me happy." That's the secret, ladies. Your style has earned its stripes. Now let it shine. What's one jewelry rule you've enjoyed breaking? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. 2. Choose jewelry that complements, not competes. The secret to great jewelry isn't about how expensive it is. It's about how well it complements you. Think of jewelry like a good friend. It should highlight your best features, not compete with them or drown them out. Let's talk about your beautiful face first. The shape of your face is like a canvas, and the right earrings can work magic. If you've got an oval face, lucky you. You can wear just about any style you fancy. Round faces. Those lovely drop earrings that hang down will create length and make your face appear slimmer. And for my heart-shaped face ladies, those gorgeous chandelier earrings will balance your narrower chin beautifully. Now, about those metals. This is where so many women miss the boat. Your skin has undertones, either warm or cool. And they're the key to which metals will make you glow versus which ones might make you look tired. Hold your arm under natural light and look at your veins. If they appear greenish, you've got warm undertones, and gold, bronze, or copper will make your skin come alive. If your veins look blue or purple, you've got cool undertones, and silver, platinum, or white gold will be your best friends. Here's my favorite tip. Mixed metals are not a sin after 50. They're a power move. That gold and silver necklace you've been afraid to wear. Put it on. It shows confidence. And confidence is the most attractive accessory at any age. For my ladies with glasses, I see you. And so does everyone else. Those frames are already a statement, so balance is key. Short dangles or elegant studs work beautifully with bold frames. Remember, you don't want too much happening around your face at once. It's like two people talking at the same time. Nobody gets heard clearly. Ladies with glasses, what's your favorite earring style to wear with your frames? Let me know in the comments. I'm always looking for new ideas myself. 3. Style is in the details. Layer with intention. Layering jewelry isn't just about piling things on. It's about creating harmony. It's like arranging flowers in a vase. Each piece should complement the others while creating something even more beautiful together. Let's start with necklaces. Layered necklaces are stunning, especially with those lower necklines or open collar tops that become our friends as we age. I follow what I call the rule of 3. A short piece that sits near your collarbone, a medium length that falls a few inches below, and perhaps a longer piece that creates a beautiful line. The key is making sure they don't tangle up. Nobody wants to spend half their lunch untangling a necklace nest. When it comes to bracelets, think about your day before you stack them up. Those delightful jingly bangles might not be appreciated during your grandson's piano recital or your book club meeting. If you're active, stick to 3 to 4 bangles that move comfortably together, or go for one statement cuff that stays put. Remember, you want to hear compliments, not your bracelets, when you move. Now, rings hold special meaning for many of us. Our hands have lived a lot of life, haven't they? Those thin, stackable rings actually look gorgeous on mature hands. They add interest without overwhelming. And rings aren't just for weddings. They're for celebrating all of life's moments. I'll never forget meeting Ruth last year, a widow of 5 years who wore her late husband's wedding band on a simple chain around her neck. It's close to my heart where he always was, she told me, when she goes on dates now. Yes, she's dating at 73. She wears it as a necklace with her favorite dress. That's the power of jewelry. It tells our stories without saying a word. What piece of jewelry tells your special story? I'd love to hear about it. 4. What jewelry does for your mind and mood. Jewelry isn't just something others see. It changes how you feel inside. There's a fascinating connection between what we wear and how we experience our day. Have you ever noticed how putting on that special pair of earrings or your favorite bracelet can shift your entire mood? My neighbor Edna, sharp as a tack at 82, says her favorite turquoise earrings are like coffee for her soul. On mornings when her arthritis is acting up, she puts them on first thing, and she swears they give her an extra spring in her step. There's actually science behind this. Researchers have found that ritual dressing, especially adding those special touches like jewelry, can improve your mood and mental sharpness. It's like flipping a switch in your brain that says, today matters and I'm showing up for it. I've started keeping what I call my daily confidence pieces in a small, special jewelry box right on top of my dresser. These are the pieces that never fail to make me feel good. A topaz ring my late wife gave me. Yes, men can appreciate good jewelry too. My father's watch, and a simple silver bracelet I bought myself after recovering from hip surgery. These pieces remind me of strength, love, and resilience, exactly what we all need some days. For those of you who are widowed or single, jewelry can be especially powerful. It's a way to honor yourself and say, I am worth this beauty and care, even when there's no one else at the breakfast table to notice. Do you have a feel-good piece? That one bracelet or pair of earrings you wear when you need a pick-me-up? Tell us about it in the comments. I bet your story will inspire someone else who needs a lift today. 5. Match jewelry to your lifestyle, not just your outfit. Let's be practical for a moment. Our lives after 50 are active, varied, and sometimes downright busy. Your jewelry should work with your lifestyle, not against it. If you're like my sister-in-law who's constantly gardening, volunteering at the animal shelter, or chasing after grandkids, lightweight and durable pieces are your best friends. Nothing spoils a good day faster than losing an earring in the petunias or having a necklace break when you bend down to pick up little Timmy. Here's something they don't tell you in those fancy magazine articles. Practicality is elegance too. Those magnetic clasps that make necklaces so much easier to put on? Brilliant. Stretch bracelets that slip on without fighting with tiny clasps. Wonderful. If your hands have a bit of arthritis like mine, these aren't compromises. They're smart solutions. One thing I've noticed about women our age, we save the good stuff for special occasions that rarely come. Those pearls sit in their box waiting for a wedding. That gorgeous brooch waits for Christmas. Why? Every day we're vertical is a day to celebrate. Wear the pearls to lunch with your girlfriend. Wear the brooch to church or the grocery store. You deserve beauty every day. What are we saving our sparkle for? The Queen's Tea Party. Last I checked, Her Majesty isn't sending out many invitations these days. I'd love to know, what's one special occasion piece you own that you could start wearing regularly? Maybe it's time to take it out of the box and into your life. 6. Experiment with color. It's the easiest makeover you'll ever get. Color is your secret weapon after 50. While our skin, hair, and eyes may change with time, the right colorful jewelry can bring a youthful glow to your face without a drop of makeup. Bold, rich hues look stunning against mature skin. Forget the pastels. Go for teal, deep plum, coral, or rich emerald green. These colors have depth and personality, just like you. I've watched women transform before my eyes simply by swapping their neutral jewelry for something with rich color. Colored gemstones bring brightness to your face in a way that diamonds alone never will. They draw the eye and create interest. I'm not saying you need expensive precious gems. There are beautiful colored glass and crystal options that look magnificent without requiring a second mortgage. Here's a professional secret. Adding color near your collarbone or ears helps lift the eye upward, creating what makeup artists call the visual lift. It's like a mini facelift without the recovery time or expense. What you might not realize is how color affects psychology, both yours and others. Red conveys confidence and energy. Blue creates calm and trustworthiness. Purple suggests creativity and wisdom. When you choose colored jewelry, you're subtly influencing how others perceive you and, more importantly, how you feel about yourself. My friend Dorothy, who just turned 75, was always a silver and diamonds lady until her granddaughter gave her a stunning turquoise necklace. She wore it reluctantly at first, but was shocked when 3 different people told her how beautiful she looked that day. "It wasn't me," she laughed. "It was that pop of color bringing life to my face." Here's a fun question. If you could create a custom gemstone in any color, what would it be? And what would you name it? I'd create one the color of the Atlantic Ocean at sunset and call it Evening Tide. Let me know your ideas in the comments. 7. Caring for your jewelry, like you care for yourself. Taking care of your jewelry isn't just about maintaining its value. It's about respecting the memories and joy these pieces bring to your life. Just as we care for ourselves with certain routines, our jewelry deserves the same thoughtful attention. The simplest care makes the biggest difference. Keep your pieces dry and away from perfumes and lotions. These substances can dull metals and damage certain gemstones over time. I always put my jewelry on last, after lotions, perfumes, and hairsprays have dried. Storage matters more than you might think. Those little velvet pouches that come with fine jewelry, they're not just fancy packaging. They prevent scratches and slow tarnishing. For silver pieces, anti-tarnish bags or strips work wonders. I learned this the hard way after letting my favorite silver cufflink sit unprotected for years. Cleaning doesn't need to be complicated. My late wife's locket still sparkles after 40 years because we always cleaned it with a soft toothbrush and a little warm water with mild soap. For pearls and softer stones, just a soft, damp cloth does the trick. Save the harsh commercial cleaners for pieces without delicate stones. Inherited jewelry deserves special care. These pieces carry not just monetary value, but irreplaceable emotional connections. My daughter treasures her grandmother's cameo, not because it's worth a fortune, it isn't, but because it carries 5 generations of family history. We take it to a jeweler once a year for a professional checkup, making sure the setting remains secure. What about those broken pieces sitting in your drawer? Don't discard them. A good jeweler can often repurpose stones or metal into new pieces you'll actually wear. My sister had her mother's outdated cocktail ring redesigned into a pendant she wears nearly every day. The stone and gold are the same, but the style now suits her perfectly. What's your favorite way to care for a special piece? Or do you have a piece sitting broken in a drawer that could use new life? Share your thoughts. We could all use some fresh ideas. We've covered a lot of ground today, from matching metals to your skin tone, to letting your jewelry tell your story. But here's what I want you to remember most. Jewelry after 50 isn't about following rules. It's about confidence, self-expression, and celebrating the woman you've become. You're not dressing for anyone's approval anymore. Those days are behind you. You're dressing for joy, for comfort, and for your own delight when you catch a glimpse of something beautiful adorning the hand that's raised 3 children, or the ears that have listened to thousands of stories. Wear the sparkle, ladies. You've earned every bit of it. Let your jewelry reflect the incredible, complex, beautiful woman you are today, not who anyone else thinks you should be. Which tip today resonated most with you? Or what's a piece of jewelry that tells your special story? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's advice, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who could use a little sparkle, and subscribe for more wisdom tailored just for you. Until next time, shine on.